You got me wondering if the rush is worth the waiting, as I'm counting every hour that it's taken. Do you wanna heal me just so you can break me? Maybe I don't even wanna know. You came into my life like a boomerang, held you for a while, now you're gone again. I love you even more every time you land, so I forget the way it feels after you're gone. The first time that I held you for a second, you cut me just enough to feel the edges, but I still feel like we could make it if you let us. And I don't wanna let you hit the ground. You came into my life like a boomerang, held you for a while, now you're gone again. You came into my life like a boomerang, held you for a while, now you're gone again. I love you even more every time you land, so I forget the way it feels after you're gone. Yeah, you keep on coming back like a boomerang, keep on coming back, then you're gone again. I'm reaching for your heart, but you're in the wind, just waiting here to feel you in my arms. It's like you wanna fly, coming back home again. I guess you only wanna stay after I'm gone. Keep on coming back, you keep on coming back. Oh, you keep on coming back, you keep on coming back. You came into my life like a boomerang, held you for a while, now you're gone again. Just stay, love you even more every time you land, so I forget the way it feels after you're gone. Yeah, you keep on coming back like a boomerang, keep on coming back, then you're gone again. Just stay, reaching for your heart, but you're in the wind. Just waiting here to feel you in my arms. Lately, it's like my body has gotten tired. I'm not inspired the way I once was. When I was stronger, I'd always take the long way home. But I know it won't get better, simply pretending I did well. I got to fight it and feel the sunshine reflecting off the windowsill. Sparrows flying up and over both our halos. I think we'll take a drive along the back roads, and I'll hold you close. I think I finally understand you're never too old to be young again. Maybe I will stop thinking about all the reasons why I should give up, and maybe that will allow me to work around me and keep all of your love. The smell of the air can still take you back there to when you didn't care. I still remember your number, can say those digits by heart. With that first drink of the summer, I think about where you are. I dial 235, are you alive? How I miss our late night drives and 4, 6. How was it? In my mind I flip a switch and 7-2, forgetting you is something I can't seem to do. Even though we were just kids, I close my eyes, I'm waiting for the lightning strike to knock me back to 2005, before you took that cross-country flight, before we said goodbye. I still remember the house now, heart beating out of my chest, and walking up to your front door, I can still see the address. I dialed 235, are you alive? How I miss our late night drives and 4, 6. How was it that in my mind I flip a switch and 7-2, forgetting you is something I can't seem to do. Even though we were just kids, I close my eyes, I'm waiting for the lightning strike to take me back to 2005, before you took that cross-country flight, before we said goodbye. Before we said goodbye. A strong baritone echoes through the church. You thought this would help you, but it just made things worse. Hot dog and a Pepsi, $4 in change. You chew through it so swiftly that you don't taste a thing. And what is warm can be again. You're just like a fire blown out by the wind. And what is warm can be again. You're a hope for 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭, only one has been spent. So baby, wipe the still sad look off your face before your dreams start boarding that train. I know your pride has a miserable taste, but you best get to swallowing. We talk about justice, we talk about pain, and then we buy greeting cards when we don't know what to say. And time is a soldier, just marches on. We've got a look toward the future, because the past is all gone. And what is warm can be again. You're just like a fire blown out by the wind. And what is warm can be again. You're a whole book of matches, only one has been spent. So baby, wipe the still sad look off your face before your dreams start boarding at your eight. I know your pride has a miserable taste, but you best get to swallowing. You gotta wrestle with your best self. Not just to manifest in someone else. We might find a heaven in this dark hell. We might find a heaven in this dark hell, yeah. And what is warm can be again. You're just like a fire blown out by the wind. And what is warm can be again. You're a whole book of matches, only one has been spent. So baby, wipe the still sad look off your face before your dreams start boarding at your eight. I know your pride has a miserable taste, but you best get to swallowing. Do you remember how we kissed in the kitchen as the coffee pours? By the end my face was sore from your stubble, but I still wanted more. And all the miles that we spent in the air, where we're going I don't care. I'm just so glad that you were there that night in the restaurant, because I got to say, so I'm in love with you. What are we gonna do? So I'm in love with you. What are we gonna do now? Make me feel loved and treasured. You are water in the desert, my fox, my missing puzzle piece. You make me feel loved, protected. Boy, we could talk forever on the couch, sipping bourbon, please. And in the morning we will start up the French press. I'll be thinking to myself, how did I get so lucky? Your heart is sweet like honey. And in the evenings when we settle in bed, it's like you're in my head. How did I get so lucky? So I say it again and again. So I'm in love with you. What are we gonna do? So I'm in love with you. What are we gonna do now? Make me feel loved and treasured. You are water in the desert, my fox, my missing puzzle piece. You make me feel loved, protected. Boy, we could talk forever on the couch, sipping bourbon, please. Making out in the back of that Prius, no bikes in there to interrupt us. In your favorite spot behind my ear where nothing in the world can touch us. Sometimes you take my breath away. I hope I never forget to say. So, I'm in love with you. What are we gonna do? So, I'm in love with you. What are we gonna do now? Make me feel loved and treasured. You are water in the desert. My thoughts, my missing puzzle piece. You make me feel loved, protected. Or we could talk forever on the couch, sipping bourbon, please. So, I'm in love with you. What are we gonna do? So, I'm in love with you. What are we gonna do now? A small town in a little oasis where my big dreams were gonna take me places. I would make bets with the rising sun and tell him all I'd done. Well, late night walks into Lindbergh Park, and sometimes I'd kiss a girl even after dark. And I never had to shout, 'cause I could hear my thoughts out loud. I just wanna make you proud. And Little Falls, you're a small town, honey. Rich in love, but not in money. Even if I change my tempo, not gonna let go of everything you meant to me. And Little Falls, you will stay my home. And if I move on when I am full grown, I will still make bets with the rising sun, like I did when I was young. Not all my memories are good though, but I wouldn't change them if I could, no. Big smiles and ridiculous laughter, I will fold that in and remember where I begin. You are my next of kin. Little Falls, you're a small town, honey. Rich in love, but not in money. Even if I change my tempo, not gonna let go of everything you meant to me. And Little Falls, you will stay my home. And if I move on when I am full grown, I will still make bets with the rising sun, like I did when I was young. I see you on a main street, I see you on Broadway, 'cause there is always room for two. I see you on a main street, I see you on Broadway, 'cause there is always room for you. Little Falls, you're a small town, honey. Rich in love, but not in money. Even if I change my tempo, not gonna let go of everything you meant to me. And Little Falls, you will stay my home. And if I move on when I am full grown, I will still make bets with the rising sun, like I did when I was young. Like I did when I was young. Like I did when I was young. Called you from a payphone out of Dallas. You told me my opinions were invalid, saying I was too far from home to have a say. You asked me what it is that I am seeking. I told you if I knew that I would seek it. It's easier to find what you want when you know what you don't. And I've seen this town before. Comes up promising like the sunlight before it closes all its doors. So tell me all the finer points I'm missing. Explain to me the nuance of your industry, but afterwards I'll still be inside my own head. Your words are only useful on the upswing. In a downward spiral they are overwhelming. A dead letter and a sideways rush of blood. I've been counting all the money in my pockets. I'm old enough to know what not a lot is. Sleeping on the couches of friends who are already married. And I've heard this song before. The man who gives his life to something that doesn't exist anymore. So tell me all the finer points I'm missing. Explain to me the nuance of your industry, but afterwards I'll still be inside my own head. Your words are only useful on the upswing. In a downward spiral they're overwhelming. A dead letter and a sideways rush of blood. And the clock goes round and round. The years are adding up and then they're counting down. And the clock goes round and round. The years are adding up and then they're counting down. In my head, as if I were better off instead. Called you from a payphone out of Dallas. You told me my opinions were invalid, saying I was too young, I was too far away to have a say.
Let me welcome you to Harvest. Would you mind if we got started? Cause I see you as a rolling field, trapped inside a studio apartment. Let me hold on to you until you can see every plate. And I will tell you something that I figured out the hard way. Heaven knows I do find a peace, paradise hidden in the weeds, but not just me in real life. Love that no one can take away. It's a little more to every day, but not just me in real life. The cold gets in your jacket. Sometimes you just hear static. It doesn't mean you gotta change your ways. That's just life some days. Don't go messing with your heart. Don't you go messing with your heart. That's the only thing that beats the same. It reminds you from where you came. Heaven knows I do find a reason, paradise hidden in the just me in real life, just me in real life. Love that no one can take away. It gets a little more to every day, but not just me in real life, just me in real life. Can you feel I feel like who are you deep down? Can you feel not trying to be someone else? Who are you deep down? We are not trying to be somebody else. Heaven knows I do find a piece of paradise hidden in the weeds when I get to see you in real life. It's just you in real life. Heaven knows I do find a peace. Paradise hidden in the weeds when it is paradise. Just be you, love that no one can take away. It's a little more to every day more to just be life. Heaven knows I do find a peace. Paradise hidden in the weeds when just be realized. A love that no one can take away. It gets a little more to every day when just be realized.
One more wine, one more whiskey, and we just kept the car in park and dim the headlights so we see the stars. Let them tell us where we should start. And I'm scared as hell because there's no way to know how this goes. But I can't help but say I promise to give you my all. But it might break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me down. I won't let you down. But it might break me, break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me down. It might break me. It might break me. It might break me. It might break me down. But it might break me. But it might break me. It might break me. It might break me down. But it might break me. The sight of you, it makes me dizzy. And when you're gone, I miss your face. Tonight I'll meet you in our favorite place. And just can't let this wait one more day. But I'm scared as hell, and there's just no way to know how this goes. And I can't help but say, trusting why you are so beautiful. But it might break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me down. I won't let you down. But it might break me, break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me down. But it might break me. It might break me. It might break me. It might break me down. But it might break me. But it might break me, break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me down. But it might break me. But it might break me. Break me. Break me. Before you're here, I'll make you up inside my mind. My future love is taking taking so long to feel what I say, but it's never been about me anyway. You look me in the eyes and I'm brand new. There's only one thing that's left to do. I'll bring you home, all wrapped in white. You've got my nose and your mother's eyes. Sneak into the room and I watch you sleeping. Every little moment sure feels fleeting. If I'm not ready, dear God, can you hold me steady? 'Cause the weight in my arms isn't heavy, but to see this face I've waited all my life. You whisper secrets in my ear of pirate ships and dragons here. I'm lucky to be in your world. Now in my life I'm just a fraction, and half of my joy comes from your reaction. If I'm not ready, dear God, can you hold me steady? 'Cause the weight in my arms isn't heavy, but to see this face I've waited all my life. If I'm not ready, dear God, can you hold me steady? 'Cause the weight in my arms isn't heavy, dear God, can you hold me steady? Before you're here, I guess I never really said so. I've never gathered my possessions in a knapsack and tossed it over my shoulder. I guess I never really let go of all this crazy world. And I've been searching for an echo, a sound that hits my ears like raindrops on a Saturday morning. But I'm a forest in a meadow in all this crazy world. And please don't show me pictures of the man I used to be, 'cause those days are just my fiction. The beautiful con artistry. I never lived my life in pretend. I never made my decisions like a portrait in an art museum. I'm too concerned with the reaction of all this crazy world. And please don't show me pictures of that man I used to be, 'cause those days are just my fiction. My beautiful con artistry. now. Baby, please don't show me pictures of that man I used to be, 'cause those days are just my fiction, my beautiful con artistry. I guess I never really set sail, never gathered my possessions in a knapsack, threw it over my shoulder. Guess I never really let go of all this crazy world.